Relationships for an INFJ can be extremely challenging, but also more rewarding than for most personality types. In all my relationships, I'm always seeking honesty and truth in other people, so I'm very much concerned with authenticity, to the point where I will actually avoid interacting with people who I don't find genuine or who I don't think are going to be open or honest in a relationship. I tend to be very secretive about myself. I don't have a problem expressing my opinion if you ask, but if you ask me how I'm feeling or what I don't know, just kind of my emotional state. If you ever ask me anything too personal, or if I find it too personal, you're probably not going to get an answer. The complication of this is that I do very much crave deep connections with other people. It's very important to me. It's probably one of the most important things. But I still, because I have this great difficulty revealing these kinds of things about myself, it's almost counterintuitive that I would expect other people to express those things, but that's how I gain trust. If you hang around long enough, an INFJ will tell you that kind of stuff, but not for a long time. So it's kind of a mysterious. This sounds really negative. I don't want to say it really, but I'm honestly rather unsatisfied with most of the relationships that I've formed. I tend to value a few close individuals with fierce loyalty, and I'm very much willing to compromise my ideals for them if it means that I can better identify with them or I can help them, I guess you'd say. But in relationships where I'm not comfortable with the differences in type preferences, I do have a tendency to take on the characteristics of other types in order to either reduce conflict or maintain harmony. So I would rather stay in a relationship that has harmony, even if it means I'm not necessarily going to get everything out of it that I would hope for, which I think is just kind of the INFJ curse. A very exposing and typically uncharacteristic INFJ thing to say, because I don't think a lot of INFJs like to admit this, but striving for perfection and personal growth is pretty characteristic of us, so I'm willing to admit it. I have see, I'm even getting nervous, I'm just going to say it. I have a very hard time asking people for what I need, to the point where I feel like if I do ask them for what I need, I'm afraid that I will be burdening them. In friendships, and especially for me, especially in romantic relationships, in situations where we have allowed ourselves to become vulnerable, being vulnerable with someone in a relationship, the experience of that either completely reinforces the relationship and causes you to accept it wholeheartedly and actually start to put more of yourself into it. That's the good side, but the other side is that it can cause me to remove myself from it entirely. So if I do put myself in that situation and I don't receive the response or reaction or whatever I wanted from it, if I don't get what I need from that, you probably won't ever hear from me again. Not to be dramatic, but you'll probably talk to me again, but it'll be very casual, very cordial, and I don't know, I'll just I'll see you as a waste of time, honestly. I know we're supposed to be the sensitive feeling types, but it's very, very damaging to us to be kind of ignored in that kind of way.